Galvan, I'll be playing Mrs. Daigle.
I'm Espinosa, and I'll be playing Mrs. Fern.
I'm Sawyer, I'll be playing Christine Penmark, and this is The Bad Seed
By Max Sawyer.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Daigle. Come in.
You didn't have to let me in, you know?
I beg your pardon.
I'm a little drunk. I guess you never get a little drunk.
You're quite welcome.
Like a skunk, I know. My husband's in the car. He doesn't want me to come in. He's all for good breeding.
Why don't you sit down?
You've always had plenty of money, haven't you, Mrs. Penmark? Your father was rich. That's why you're a superior person.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes. Your father was rich. Richard Bravo. Me? I worked in a beauty parlor. Mrs. Fern used to go there. She looked down on me.
Oh, please, Mrs. Daigle.
I was that frumpy blonde. Now I've lost my boy and I'm a lush, and everybody knows it.
Mrs. Daigle's in her doctor's care. Her husband's very worried about her.
But I still know what I'm saying, just the same. May I call you Christine?
Of course you have.
I've always had plenty of money. Haven't you, Mrs. Daigle? You have such lovely taste in clothes, Christine. Of course, you've always had the money to buy them.
Mrs. Daigle, why don't you go home and rest? You'll feel so much better.
You know, Christine, I asked Mrs. Fern just how Claude happened to lose his medal, and she wouldn't tell me a thing.
I've explained exactly what happened at the picnic. We interviewed all the witnesses.
But you know more than you're letting on. You're a sly one because of the school. Wouldn't want the school to get a bad name. But you know more than you're telling, Miss Butter wouldn't melt Fern. There's something funny about the whole thing. I've said over and over again to Mr. Daigle.
We're all very sorry about what happened, Mrs. Daigle. If there's anything we could do to help.
Perhaps I should call your husband. Maybe you should go home and rest.
Rest, sleep. When you can't sleep at night, you can't sleep in the daylight. I lie awake and see the water where you went down. There's something funny about the whole thing, Christine. I heard that your little girl was the last one I saw him alive. Maybe you could ask her about those last few minutes and see if she remembers anything. Some little thing. I don't care how small.
Of course I will.
Mrs. Fern dyes her hair. Did you know that? She knows something and she won't tell me! Oh, crap. What did they do to you?
I'll talk to her, Mrs. Daigle. See if she remembers anything.
Somebody took that medal off his shirt, Christine. It couldn't have come off by accident.
I'm sure that it was...
You're such a lovely damn little boy. Why do you put your arm around me? You don't give a damn about me.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to...
You know, those little bruises on his hands, that peculiar mark on his forehead the Undertaker covered up. He must have bled before he died. That's what the doctor said. And where's the medal, Christine? Who took the medal?
Mrs. Daigle.
I'm drunk. Why did you stay drunk when your little boy's been killed?
Why don't you go home and rest, Mrs. Daigle? You'll feel better.
I think I will. I think I'll rest. Sorry I interfered.
We haven't interfered. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Daigle. Yes, she's here. Not at all.
You tell him I was drinking and making a spectacle of myself? Tell him to call the patrol wagon?
You heard what I said. I only said that you were here. Your husband's at the drugstore on the corner. He's waiting for you in the car.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how can I get rid of this pest?
Not at all.
Well, don't worry, I'm leaving. I know where I'm not wanted. Bye, all.
That poor woman.
I tried to think of any little thing I could do to help her, but nothing helped.
Nothing will ever help.
No, I best be getting back. Thank you for bearing with her and with me.
I'll talk to her and see if she remembers anything.
We both must do what we can. Goodbye, Mrs. Penmark.
Goodbye, Mrs. Fowler. She'll have to live with it until she dies.
Yes, until she dies. Thank you.
Hello? Yes?